evening, good afternoon, everybody. I'm on the roof today. Over there, that's the sea. Oh yes, you can see that's the sea now. And normally we can see Morocco round about there. But there's a bit of cloud cover. So I thought as the sun's going down in the evening, we'd have a chat. Because yes, I did see, oh dear, I should always get my camera organised. Yes, we did see that Meghan went to something called Hippie. Was it Hippie? Something like that. Some lady's hair dye range. $200 a shot on the hair dye. $200, eh? Well, it's all right for some, isn't it, old Megsy? Now, and she wore this like strapless, naked shoulder catsuit jumpsuit thing. I tell you what, that Tina Brown's right about one thing. Meghan is magnificent at getting it wrong every single time, isn't she? Now, this is kind of making me laugh because apart from the fact, as you all know, for a long time I have suspected that Harry and Meghan are no longer together. What it's really boiled down to now is old Megsy's making shop appearances, isn't she? She's going to be Walmart Megsy in a minute. She'll be on the doorstep of some new Walmart, cutting a ribbon or shaking a collection pot or something like that. She's now like one of these celebrities, no offence if there are any celebrities out there that are like has-beens, because it's a cruel world, isn't it, the world of celebrity. But I mean, you know how it is, where your agent can book you great gigs in the beginning, but then eventually what it boils down to really is the odd appearance. People book a celebrity, they'll phone up one of these agencies and say, well, I'm having a bit of a function, I want someone quite cheap. They'll say, well, $5 for so-and-so and 10 grand for this, or you can have this one for 400. They're desperate, they'll do anything. That's Megsy's level now. This is my belief, because she is no longer, I don't believe, with Harry. So I think what she's probably discovering bit by bit is that all of her magical powers are melting away. All the power that could be abused is disappearing and disappearing and disappearing, because he was the magic wand, wasn't he? Still is, and he's missing. He's gone AWOL, otherwise known as keeping his head down, and very wise too, I think. So there's old Meghan. I mean, remember the dizzy heights where she would book, I don't know, a music performance of somebody like Beyonce, or they'd go to some sort of sports match. Oh no, 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 those days are gone. Now we've gone even further down the slippery slope, and now we're at turning up at friends' event. Now, there was a hairdresser there, wasn't there, claiming that he's got a lot of celebrity clients, Meghan being one of them, stretching the word celebrity. She's well known, give her that. But who were the other celebrities that he says he does there? Julia Roberts. Why wasn't Julia Roberts at that shop? Or was she? Did I miss her? Who were the other ones? Were any of this hairdresser? Oh, I'm a celebrity hairdresser. I did Julia's hair once. Yep. You know, I mean, hairdressers too. Does that make... Why were all his massively famous A-listers not there? But old Megsy was, you see. So, I mean, this girl really is Walmart Megsy now, isn't she? She's just... And I mean, good luck to her. Good luck to her. I don't care. You see... If she'd remained in the Windsors, and I thank God she never did actually. I was probably one of the few people who was happy when they left. I thought, good, because it's not for you. You don't belong, you don't fit in. Anyway, if she had stayed in the Windsors, well, she'd have just been perpetually famous just for being the Duchess of Sussex. That's all she had to do, was turn up, smile, dress nicely, follow the script, and she would be famous. She would never go out of fashion, because the royalty, they never go out of fashion. Whereas now, oh, she's struggling, isn't she? She is really struggling. And I have to say, yes, it does delight my heart, just a tiny bit. I don't like to be cruel, but I see some people like that. And they believe that someone is successful if they're young and beautiful and rich and powerful. Well, and perfect. Let's not forget perfect. And Meghan loved to pretend to be perfect, still does. I'm sorry about the cars, you know. We have to put up with this all the... There is not a car all day long. As soon as I hit record, everybody's coming up this street. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. If they're quite finished. So where was I? Yeah, she would have been famous forever. Just staying in the royal family. Talk about shooting herself in both feet. And if she really doesn't want the royal connection, which she says she doesn't, which we all know is total bollocks, why doesn't she write an open denouncement of her title? Now, I know it's not her title. It's Harry's title. And she only is called the Duchess of this and the Countess of that, etc., because she's married to him. They're his titles. But she could say an open thing. I insist I never want to be called the Duchess of Sussex again. I never want to be called Mom, although I hear she likes to be called Mom. Well, she's turning into a character like Kaiser Wilhelm, who lives out his days in Holland, I think, in a sort of Lilliputian-style life. She's going to end up like that, isn't she? On a piece of land with a couple of servants bowing and grovelling and scraping. And she'll turn into one of these sort of weird Howard Hughes or reclusive characters. She can have a little throne and stuff. Oh, I think we might have someone coming to join us. Is anybody coming up, or are you going to check? Oh, they're checking on something else. Nobody wants to talk to me. I'm up here all on my own. Well, with you guys. I went for a row this afternoon. But it wasn't really very good weather. It wasn't really appropriate for a video. I've had the weirdest day in hell. I had a most excellent phone call with someone I can't tell you about, but I mean, it was fascinating. Obviously, Trevor is still here with his family. They will be off and away soon, but not just yet. They've been doing a little tour of Gibraltar today, and I've been carrying on tidying up the boat. Now I've got Graham and the cat off the boat. So yeah, what do you make of that? I mean, I don't even think the girl is kicking herself yet. I don't think it's sunk into her that she had the world at her feet and she could have had everything that she wanted. I personally think, right, that she wanted to go back to Hollywood, not to become a famous actress, but to take revenge on people in Hollywood who'd looked down their nose at her and rejected her. Are you coming out?
Yeah, why not?
I was going to go down there. I have not mentioned what's going on round the corner, because obviously, oh my God, what they're getting up to inside. I haven't said a word.
Oh,
I haven't said a word. Not a word. I was just talking about how far Meghan has fallen. Getting gigs, opening a shop, or going like L'Oreal. Use this hair dye, it's only $1,333 and you're worth it. I mean, what the fuck, as if anybody even wants to look like her. Dress like her.
Oh, Meghan's mole looks like her.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about other YouTubers.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm not going to say
No,
that.
no, but I seen her photo. Someone.
Secret crush.
No, listen. Someone unmasked her the other day, and it's on YouTube.
Right. Oh, is it? Is it?
Someone,
no,
yeah.
I'm still not going to say it. I'm not going to.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You may not like this, but Meghan's mole looks alright. She's quite nice looking
She's
woman.
beautiful, is she? Meghan is not beautiful. How can you say she looks like her?
No, I'm not. No, listen. You've taken this wrong. I didn't know who any of these YouTubers were. I don't care. I just don't.
I don't know which ones you're talking about, apart from her.
Whenever
anyway.
whenever people get unmasked by other people, someone that doesn't like her, quite jealous clearly, unmasked her to try and make her look like an idiot. And I think it's probably backfired, because she's actually quite attractive.
If she's beautiful, she's going to have haters. She's going to have people who are jealous.
Exactly.
She's going to get shit for it.
Exactly. Exactly.
You should know, Trevor, you've got a whole list of crazy ladies on X, and I don't mean followers, I mean trolls. It's been discovered that one of them is a desperate old housewife, and she spent all day having her hair done and her makeup and cocking her head just at the right angle to hide the chins, and she did a face reveal, one of the trolls, and I'm sure she did all that to get your attention.
I haven't seen her. I don't really care.
I sent you a picture.
Oh, is that the one?
The one who looks a bit like Betty from Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, only nowhere near as attractive.
Oh, that lady. Is that lady? You sent me?
Yeah.
Is it lady?
That's one of your trolls.
I thought it was like a trans or something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's mean. She was in the hairdressers all day trying to impress
care.
you.
Then don't post nasty things on social media and then expect beautiful feedback. All right. That palm tree looks really, really nice with the light on it, doesn't it?
I know it does. I just show that a little bit. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. Oh yeah, it has picked it up. Yeah, this is a great spot actually. We sit here in the summer. Well, when we used to be in the house in the summer, and we drink wine and watch the sun going down over Algeciras. That's Algeciras. That is the busiest port in Europe. Everything coming in comes through the strait, goes into Algeciras.
I'm going to contest that.
Oh, okay.
Only because I don't live there, but only because I was always under the impression. So I may Google it later. Google it.
Yeah, we'll check this one out.
Because I was under the impression that Felixstowe was one of the busiest ports. Well, then again, I suppose no one's got the title if they're all like, that's one of the busiest.
Do you know what? I think you're probably right. But when they say Europe, are they meaning EU Europe or are they meaning Europe?
Well, if it is, I don't know, look at Eurovision, Australia's in it.
It's really busy. I mean, you can't see them all now, but there's about 10 cranes.
Yeah.
And the ships just go in and out of there all the time. Everything comes through...
Ships or shits?
Ships.
The ships.
Everything comes through Suez and then through the strait, and a lot of them are dumped there with the sea containers. That's why we were thinking of making a house out of sea containers. Because you can buy them cheap there.
Do you know what I seen today? And I was stunned. A luxury yacht parked up down at the marina.
Yeah.
Turned into a 5-star hotel.
That's the Sunborn.
That's fantastic, that.
If you say so. It looks like a prison ship to me.
It looks okay. Prison ship? In the UK, we tried to stick illegal immigrants onto a container ship, and that backfired.
Everything. It sounds like every idea backfires on that subject.
I know. I'm a legal immigrant here right now.
You're a legal immigrant, yeah. Like a man in New York, that song Sting. We're legal immigrants. We're totally legal.
Legal immigrant in New York.
And that's where the dolphins live, in amongst all those ships.
I'm trying to say, really, Fiona? That's where the dolphins...
Yeah, they're mostly over there, most of the year.
Fiona's just pointing out that the dolphins live in the sea.
Well, yeah, of course, but they live in that part. You try finding them in an hour, okay?
Well, I know they're in there. Jesus.
Oh, my God. Can you smell that? Do you think that's our fire?
Oh, possibly. It could be.
Or somebody else's.
Graham's just lit the fire, hasn't he?
God, I hope it's not.
Graham's just lit the fire to burn the balaclavas and all the masks, hasn't he, that we used yesterday? I'm joking. They're going to go mad, aren't they? What?
I can hear people opening champagne corks. I'm sure that's what it is.
I hit you last night in the head with champagne cork.
I know. Bounced off the floor and clocked me right on the head.
Didn't mean it, though. Wasn't even aiming.
So you guys are off tomorrow?
Yes, yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Not looking forward to having to explain to somebody where someone has been, but yeah.
Not looking forward to explaining to somebody where someone has been. I don't understand. Oh, right. Okay, yes. Right.
Okay, yes. Could discuss that on a live, could we? God, you'll have me killed.
Lee said soon.
Is this live, by the way?
No, it's just a video.
Well then, bollocks to it then.
But I don't edit them.
Do you not?
No.
Oh, that's good.
I just bang them up.
I don't know how to edit.
Goes. So, votes below. How much further can Megsy sink? I wonder if Meghan will end up on a pole.
Pole dancing? Do you know what? I don't know if you meant that, but
yeah. Yes, I did mean that.
I'm gonna be honest with it. When I was a young soldier in my 20s, early 30s, we would go to Canada and different places, and they had pole dancing clubs, and all soldiers go to there to have a beer.
Were they beautiful young women or older women?
They were stunning women. I don't think she would even get hired, if I'm honest.
Let's face it, she's climbed the greasy one. She might as well work the normal one.
Can you see a man throwing a dollar coin at that?
If the lighting's very, very dim,
really awful, isn't it?
And lots of tucking a dollar in her bra.
Sorry.
If the lighting's very, very dim and it's sort of smoke-filled room, maybe. Plenty of makeup.
Oh God, I've got visions of Meghan dancing the pole.
Wow. She bounced, fuck it, right up. I know she would. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thank you all very much for listening. Votes below. How low can she go?